Morning. What a sight to behold. I bet you weren't expecting this. I think a train's going to pass, bear with. My average speed's faster, mate. Bit of a different one today. I mean, the fleece has been surgically attached to me since the end of November. Still going. Jesus. That train. I'm on my way to London with the bike. I am absolutely bricking it. And I don't know why. Oh, well, I do know why. Loads of people basically said, don't take your bike into London, you'll get robbed. And the anxiety levels have been super high ever since. I'm on. I don't think I'm in the right carriage. This doesn't look like there's a bike park, but I mean, my main fear has been needing to be near the toilet because it is a long old journey and I have been hydrating like an absolute G. Yeah, I'm coming into London. Filming something very exciting today, which I've been meaning to do for a really long time, and because of the rubbish weather over like December, November, I've had to keep putting it off and pushing back kind of catch up. So very, very excited to be going and meeting one of the most incredible, inspirational ladies today in the women's racing world. And yeah, having a little chat with her, catching up, and making something which I hope will be of interest. I haven't ridden on Ivy just because so many people were saying about the bike snatching in London, which I know it's like so daft. Like, oh, I think that train conductor's coming and they're going to tell me I've got to have the bike in here. But yeah, I know it's like a little bit daft. Like, London is full of cyclists. I used to commute all the time. I have ridden in London before, which is where I had a bit of a bad off. But for some reason, because I've not done it for years, I'm terrified. Mainly scared of getting my bike nicked, but I've brought the CAD in just because last night we realised that Ivy isn't actually insured at the moment, so if she did get robbed out my hands, that'd be an absolute waste. So yeah, I'm on the CAD. The CAD is, we've changed the cassette, we've changed just so many things on it, and it's still skipping gears. So today is my first experience of a fixed gear bike because I'm just going to roll and stay in the same gear to save any ag. And yeah, we're off for a big old adventure. I've like literally researched the route from Euston to the park. I can't really go wrong, but watch this space. I've just finished filming with Sarah and she's gone off, leaving me to treat myself to a couple of laps of Regent's Park. I was convinced I hadn't done it, but Isaac reminded me that when I had my first bike, I did actually ride around it in my trainers and bloke's kit, so it's not me first, but it does feel like a rite of passage to come back clipped in, spinning around it with a little bit less fear. And oh my god, it is amazing in the sense that it's so blimmin' flat round here. I mean, talk about stating the obvious, but it is gorgeous. I've not ridden on something so flat continuously for a very long time, thanks to the beautiful Chilterns. I'd be so curious to come back without a backpack full of crap and see how many watt bombs I could lay down along here. I kind of mentioned it as I was walking out of Euston, but I've been wanting to create a little mini series shining a light on some of the incredible women in the bike space, not just the racing space, but beyond, and just kind of share that, because I think we could all do with seeing some of the amazing things that so many women are doing out there for cycling and just lifting each other up, you know. Community, women supporting other women, it's what it's all about. And yeah, that's kind of the plan. So I'm aiming to drop a new video every month, hopefully a bit more frequently if I can do, but we're going to kick off with one monthly. I've got a few other ladies lined up, and yeah, I'm going to also do a separate video on some of our race plans for the year or ride plans for the year. I already mentioned on the last vlog, that We've got 312, so Mallorca 312 lined up, L'Etap to Tour, which has been a bucket list ride for me. And then also Marmot a few days later, so a couple of big long endurance rides. And then the other plan for the year is to just try out a bit of racing, whether it's TTs, crits, road races. Last year I'd really planned to try and get to a few local ones near me, like Bovingdon Bomber. But the way the year panned out, we just ended up travelling so much, where it got quite crazy near the end of the year and dates just never aligned. So at the start of the year, I decided to stay home, or try and be home a bit more, get to a few more club rides, get to a few more local events, and dip a toe. Oh my God, I've just realised I'm going past the zoo. Oh my days. I think there's the animal enclosures. I'm gonna have to do another loop for that. I might have missed some animals. Oh my goodness, I forgot about the zoo. So yeah, that's also a bit of the plan. And I'll do a little catch-up vid with Eyes, because he's got some of his own plans as well that we can talk through. And then we're gonna go and try and plot a bit more for the second half of the year, which will hopefully be exciting. But leaving lots more space this year to kind of just breathe, pick and choose a few more local events. What I'm not going to do with the race side of things, outside of the endurance events, because that's my main kind of passion, love. I really enjoy them. Yeah, the comfort zone squeaky bum time kind of comes with the unfamiliar, the races, the TTs, the fast, furious group rides. So yeah, I want to try and do a bit more of that, but what I'm going to do is no pressure, keeping it fun as it should be, and pick and choose some of the ones that I can get to and go to, and hopefully have a decent ride rather than turn up to some where it might be full of cat twos and I'm just literally eating their dust. Because I think the key is, as Sarah says in some of her vid, tune into that one, it's finding the events that you're going to enjoy and get something out of. But I actually had a bit of a wobble last week because I was due to go to a local team near me and a race evening, just chatting about their plans for the year. And I went along, but literally 5 minutes before getting in the car, I had a little wobble where I was like, I'm too old for this. What are you doing? Just stick to your endurance riding. Maybe have a go on gravel. And I talked myself back out of that imposter syndrome that was popping in and went along. And honestly, this group of ladies are so lovely, so welcoming. I came away dead energized, like, sod it, like bollocks to it, you're not too old for anything, just have a go. And I'm feeling a bit better about it now. So I think one for us girls, I'm gonna go and document it. I'm gonna try and document as much as I can without obviously having the camera in the way or being a bit of a distraction, and just take you with me on a bit of the journey this year. Look at this. Ooh, how nice is that? Who's living in that? Do you know what I mean? Who is living in that? Oh, blimey. Right, I think this is my turn off to Euston. So I'll end it there because I've got to pay attention.